Hi, I'm Ruth Rickey, and today I'm going to show you what to do if your castle won't fit on the cake that you've chosen, or if you want to use a castle in a new and different way. So I've got my two-tier cake iced, and it's a 6-inch round on the top, but the castles really look best and fit best on an 8-inch round. So what I'm going to do today is something that I did in one of the live challenges at the Virginia Cake Show, and that is to take the castle apart. This is styrofoam, and so it's going to be pretty easy to work with, and it's all been hot glued down at the bottom seams. So I'm just going to take my baby spatula and start to essentially saw away all those seams. And it takes a while, but I've now broken that free there. And I'm just going to continue around, and I'm trying to be careful to not break or tear the styrofoam. All I want to do is release it from that bottom piece. You could use an X-Acto knife, but I have found that my baby spatula tends to work the best for me of all the things that I've tried. Okay, and so now that has been loosened all the way around. And what I want to figure out now is where I want my seams to be. And so I'm going to cut all of the little turrets free. And meanwhile, I'm going to use these panels to be panels that are going to go around my cake. Okay, so I've broken part of my wall free now, but the best part is I'm going to start to break free some of these other parts that are in the middle, like my tower here that's real nice and tall. All right, so now I've got a tower that I could put wherever I want to. I can arrange it into lots of different areas, and so this is going to give me the freedom to do a bunch of different designs. So I'm just going to get all of the parts broken out of here, and then I can play with it to figure out how I want to arrange them. And so I have gently loosened that outer ring, and because I took off that one back panel earlier, now I have my own little ring here that I could put around this cake if I wanted to, and give my castle a little bit different look. Obviously, when I airbrushed earlier, I wasn't able to get into all of the parts that were hidden on the inside, so I would want to come back and do that before I put this onto my cake. Now that I've touched up all of my castle parts with the airbrush, it's time for me to figure out how I want to arrange them onto my cake. And I've got 4 towers and this part down here. I really like the look of that. I like that it looks like it's an entryway to my 6-inch tier. So I think I'm going to keep that part down there, and then I'm going to try to figure out how to arrange all of these other pieces. This one looks like it's got a doorway, so I think I want it down in the front. Maybe a window here on this side. This one has a window, so let's put it over here. So what I'm going to do to attach them, I could use royal icing or buttercream or something like that. But just to keep this in the same exact shade of pink as the cake itself, I'm going to make just a little disc of rolled fondant that will cover the top of the cake. And I'm going to pretty much just squish those castle parts right down inside there. Just go straight down, and I'm pressing down into the fresh fondant. Because this styrofoam is so lightweight, it's just going to hold without anything else. It's great. It's already in place. I can add my next tower and just press it right down into the rolled fondant. Perfect. And then I can blend down my edges. I can use other goodies to embellish this so that it becomes a really special birthday cake for a little girl. So I've got some grapes that I have from the Caljava line. This is from their pre-made pieces. And I'm thinking that if I have a few grapes on either side of my castle, and I can add a few ivy leaves. I'm going to have it coming out from under the grapes down to the front edge of the cake. So vines, of course, are going to be incredibly easy. If you can make a ball, we have a ball, and then you're going to start to roll your hand, and I'm rocking my hand back and forth, and I'm going to start getting a sausage. I'm going to keep tapering that, and I can break into smaller and smaller sections until I get snakes that are the sizes of the vines that I want. I can attach those with a water pen, or I can hit a little piping gel on here because piping gel really helps things hold very quickly and easily. Just going to bring my vine up. And we'll just make several vines, and then I will embellish them with some cupcake toppers. Now, of course, I could pipe these in royal icing or buttercream, but I had rolled fondant handy, and so I'm just going to continue on with some rolled fondant. Okay, there's a few good vines on now. So I think what I'm going to do next is use some of these cupcake toppers that I was telling you about. And the ones I want to play with today are mixed assorted blossoms, and they are so stinking cute. There are 5 different colors that come in the box. So I'm going to just start with a blossom, add a little piping gel on the back. You could use royal icing or buttercream. I've just got piping gel handy. And I'm going to start to apply some blossoms around onto the castle. You can also use these to hide any spots that you have that you don't like. If you had a rough spot in your rolled fondant when you rolled it out, or a seam that didn't get hidden well, think about other uses for products that you already own, and I think you'll be surprised at how many fun things that you'll be able to create for your customers. There we go. And I could keep going, but right now I'm going to stop. I think it's a really cute cake, and any little girl would love to be a princess and have this for her birthday. Thanks for watching.